Welcome back, everybody, to the A.J.I podcast,
Podcast.
episode 18. If you're not already following, please do and share this with all of your friends, your families, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your dads, your moms, your aunts, your uncles, and your cats, dogs, and your cats, dogs, owners. And we'll get right into the episode. Welcome back, everybody. I am joined here today, as always, with my beautiful and loving wifey. Say hello, wifey.
Hello.
How was your week?
It was good.
Oh, that is so very good. Dude, yeah. Okay, so I opened up TikTok yesterday, and I just seen the whole California fire thing.
I thought it was sorry.
Oh, you're
Anyways, I thought it was like old videos.
No.
I thought it was old videos
so-
from back when it was on fire.
Yeah, so did you know, like, what is on fire? So it's not
No,
the
but
mountains.
you know what? It was our second episode that we did.
Yeah,
We talked about the California fires.
Yeah. Okay, so the thing is that it's not the mountains. It's literally like hundreds of houses that are on fire. Even like celebrity houses.
What?
Like big, huge mansions are on fire.
Yeah, I
Like,
haven't.
what in the heck started that?
I don't know.
That's
I'm getting
absolutely
airplane
wild.
views too, and
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Dude, I was seeing like a global satellite footage of California, and it's huge. Just plumes of smoke. It's big.
Prayers to all the people going through
Yeah.
fires. They're scary.
You think it was from a freaking firework? I wonder
From
what it
what?
was from. What?
Fireworks from what?
I don't know. Left over from the New Year or something? You don't think that there could have been a chance?
Happen. Maybe they do. Maybe people buy fireworks for New Year's. I don't know.
What? Of course people buy fireworks for New Year's. You literally seen people lighting fireworks on New Year's.
Oh, I guess you're right. But but like fireworks are mainly for 4th of July. I thought you could get in trouble for lighting fireworks on other days.
Probably, maybe.
Yeah, I thought it was like technically like
Other than just those
quote unquote illegal.
couple holidays. I mean, also depending on like what city and state you live in and whatnot.
Yeah. And I guess it is quite normal for New Year's. That was actually really stupid because now that I think about it, if you like literally just go to Vegas, it's like fireworks, like you have a fireworks show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
That was a stupid question. Or
one thing
whatever.
one thing I don't think I said in the last episode. You know how we were talking about that Cybertruck incident? Okay, so
That was on purpose.
yeah. So there was like gasoline, there was like
Fireworks, gasoline,
and
and
like just some other stuff, okay?
Yeah.
But like okay, so the bro rented out the Cybertruck. Like, okay, so you're planning on blowing something up and you rent out the most sturdy, well-built vehicle that has ever been made for the public? Like what? Like people were saying on the news that if it was like any other vehicle, like it would have completely decimated the vehicle. But because it was a Cybertruck and all of the exoskeleton and whatnot, the majority of the explosion went up instead of out.
well, bro was probably trying to live his last moments in a nice car. Did he plan on blowing himself up though? I don't know if that's.
No, I think
I don't think it was. I don't know if it was on purpose. Did he mean to?
Well, I'm sure he did.
I know he meant to blow the car, but did he mean to kill himself?
I'm potentially.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, you don't want to.
Well, if
this sounds weird, but like, if you were planning on blowing something up, you wouldn't, like, you'd be going to jail if you got caught. So like, just go out with it. You know what I mean?
But who goes, I'm going to go rent a car. I'm going to fill it with flammable things. You know what? I'm going to park it right in the Trump Tower in Vegas. Yep, that's how I'm going out. Yep, that's it. That's exactly what I want to do. Crazy thoughts. Like,
no, yeah, he probably rented it out and knew for sure he didn't care how much the vehicle cost to rent out. He was like, Cybertruck. I don't think that he thought about it that much to the point where like, oh, this is such a sturdy, well-built vehicle. It's not going to do super much damage, you know?
Yeah.
Because it really would have done way more if it was any other car or truck.
Right.
But yeah, so I thought that was, I guess, not the smartest idea, but also lucky for all the people that were around that bro wasn't that smart, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. So you know the time we went fishing with, or you weren't there, but yeah, you slept in. But we went fishing with my cousins and whatnot.
Yeah.
Cousins from France, anyways. So there was this kid he was fishing like next to us after we were there for a couple of hours, and he was all talking, like.
With you guys?
What? What do you mean?
Like, were you about to say he was talking like to you guys?
Oh yeah, he was he's kind of a weird kid.
Why?
But, all right, so let me tell you. All right, so we're fishing, right? And I'm using power bait and I'm catching fish, all right? And he's like, man, like I'm not catching anything today.
Yo, can I use your power bait?
And I'm like, oh, well, like the thing is, I was like, oh, like I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna offer him some power bait and tell him like what we're using in order to catch these fish.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm like, hey, just to let you know, like this is what we're using, and this is why we're catching so many fish today. We're using a weight, like just a little small weight, about 1.5 feet or so away from the hook. It's a little 3-prong hook, and then we have power bait on it. And I was like, he was like, oh, I don't have power bait. I was like, oh, well, you can use mine if you want some. And he's like, nah, power bait's, it makes it too easy to catch fish. I'm like, then why are you complaining about not catching fish, dog?
What?
Right? Like, bruh.
What?
Yeah. He was using like lures and stuff. He was, oh my God.
It's not like we have the coolest fish out here, because we don't.
We
like
have trout and bass,
and it's really hard to catch a bass out here too.
Yeah, I still have yet to catch a bass.
Yeah, but if like you're going fishing, like, see, I choose not to go, not in a rude way, but with you, just because you promise you're gonna catch a fish on hour 5 of no catching fish, and I cannot sit there for 5 hours.
I am very hopeful when we go fishing.
Yeah, like I love that you love that, but I cannot sit there for 5 hours and not one fish caught. And you're like, I bet you right this next one.
You're like, dude, one more cast, babe.
It was one more cast 3 hours ago.
Okay, but get this.
But if we're catching fish, I'm all in. But I only like really catching fish for about an hour.
And then
I'm over it. But I also came from a family of catch and release, so it's there's only so much fun in it until you've caught and released your 7th fish.
Oh my gosh, remember the time when my dad caught a fish and he was like whacking it on the concrete to kill it?
Oh my God, I was traumatized because our family's never done that. Like, we just fish to catch fish to put them back in the water.
And then when we took my dad,
honestly, why is that fun?
What?
Why on earth is that fun?
Fishing?
Why? Yes.
It's like the most
catch and release. You're literally harming a freaking animal just to take it off the hook
just
and
for shits and giggles,
back in the water.
Just for shits and giggles.
Like, now that I think about it, why do we do it? Unless you're catching it for food. Like, that's kind of weird.
I don't know. People find it fun. I find it enjoyable.
My dad,
just like
my dad is
spend time
big
doing
fisher.
it. You know,
like, and then and then you go out to go ice fishing. You're telling me you're gonna be cold, and you're like need 15 layers of clothing, and then you need to bring a tool that puts a hole in the ice, and then you're gonna sit there and catch fish and put it back in.
It's the challenge.
That's
people
so
like
weird
the
to me now that I
challenge.
think about it. But I mean, I like fishing. I'm just not with you.
What?
No, when we're catching.
Okay.
No, you know what I mean. Like your 80th.
One more.
One more cast.
I see.
No,
what
I
you
love
mean.
fishing with you. That's not how I meant it. You know what I meant.
Okay.
You can sit there for hours, and my patience.
Yeah,
is-
it's the challenge of it. So people like ice fishing just because it's more challenging.
That sounded so rude.
And
I'm
like-
so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I was not. But you know what I meant. Like
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of sitting there.
I know. I guess you don't like fishing my style of
Yeah.
fishing. Yeah.
Because even like my dad, after 30 minutes, if we're not catching anything, we go to a different spot and we'll try that spot.
Yeah, I'll sit there for a good 1-2
And-
hours hoping that I'll catch a fish.
Yeah.
And like half
So I
the
guess that's
time I'm
another
just
thing. I
like
got to-
looking
I
at
was-
nature, enjoying the outside, breathing fresh air.
Well, maybe
Like,
that's
babe,
why
just
I
touch
have my
grass.
chill. Maybe that's why I have an issue though, because my dad really like we'd pack up the whole car and
Yeah, it
everything to
might
go
be.
fishing, and
Why do I have your hair in my pocket?
taking a little piece of me everywhere you go.
Anyways, you said.
But yeah, like my dad would give it 30 minutes and tops an hour, and then we'd leave.
Mm-mm.
And he would try everything.
Yeah.
He'd cast out the same thing a few times and be like, okay, well, they don't want that. So I guess maybe how I grew up fishing. It's just, yeah, my dad doesn't have the patience if he's not catching either.
Yeah. Okay, but wait. My story about this kid is not done yet.
Oh, sorry.
So
wow.
I
just went on a
didn't-
whole tangent, yapped, and here
You're
we are.
good.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, but all right, so I didn't see this, but Nico and Gio saw it. And I guess everybody else or something like that. But I was fishing, and then they were like, all I hear is Nico. He was like, bro, whoa, did you see that? I was like, see what? He's like, dude, he just launched the fish. And I'm like, what? Yeah, and apparently, so he hooked the fish, and when he went to like pull, it launched the fish out of the water and like a good 50 feet behind him, and it landed in rocks.
Oh, bruh.
Freaking trebuchet his ass.
Wow.
Oh my god, I wish I could have seen that with my own eyeballs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Speaking of how long you go fishing for, I didn't go with you, this time you're talking about, and I'm glad I didn't, only because you left the house at 8 a.m. and didn't get home till almost 2. I would
Yeah,
have
I had a
went.
lot of fun.
I'm so glad you had fun.
We had pizza.
But you also had your family, and which is so
we're
great.
feeding ducks.
But I would have lost
Which is illegal,
so much
apparently.
patience. I would have lost patience. On hour 2, I'd been like, all right, I want to go home.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to go and be a bummer and be annoying,
Yeah.
saying I want to go home and stuff. And that's why I was like, you know what? You go ahead.
I had a lot of fun. I really did. But then they were like, we're going to go on a walk down the trail. I was like, nope, I'm going home. I said, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had something else to say about fishing. Oh, when your dad killed the first one, and it traumatized me because we're just a catch and release family, but he did catch it, we killed it, and he did eat it. Like, he did seriously go home and make it.
My dad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He even cut out one of the eyeballs.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
You popped it out and just zing.
I know. Blech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate. I don't think I could ever gut a fish.
No, and you know what I've heard?
That's why I like just
You know they're-
catching and releasing. That's why if I get okay, so
It hurts my heart to do that. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I just think it's gross.
It's gross, but like,
'cause I'm afraid
to cut the head off of a fish. Come on, that is.
I'm afraid
sad.
I'm about to burst its freaking stomach and it's gonna smell like dookie.
That's exactly what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
They have like the bubble, the stomach bubble, and if you
burst it, it like
smells like shit. Is
it
what
makes,
I've heard.
and apparently it makes like the meat taste bad too.
Yeah.
You ever heard that? Yeah.
No, but I assume like, could you imagine opening it and it's got just freaking power bait? Ugh. And power bait doesn't have the greatest smell.
That's why low-key I hate going fishing alone. You know, like I love going fishing alone, but like I also hate it because like if I accidentally hook the fish too deep, if it freaking deep throated the freaking hook,
whoa, chill.
if it's gawking on that 3-prong hook,
okay,
and I can't get it out, I gotta take it home. You know.
Have you ever been stuck in this situation?
No, I haven't yet. But, well, low-key I have, but I threw the fish back. He's still alive, though,
you know
but
what you
it's
can
not
do?
good for it.
You should never be scared. Just cut the line. And I know, like, you're missing out on a... But it's not like you buy...
But that, like, could kill the fish. You know what I mean? I have cut the line.
You do realize those are meant to be... like in fish, like if you need to cut it, it dissolves.
Wrong.
It dissolves.
It actually does not, because I looked it up. Because when you told me that, I was like, oh yeah, like that makes total sense. Like they made it so that the fish create this enzyme in their stomach where it dissolves the hook and whatnot. But actually, no, that is wrong. Because I did a little bit of research on it.
Instead of putting the fish through pain, even more pain than trying to get it out of its literal mid-stomach, like, cut it. You know?
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, if it were to, like, accidentally get caught in the gills and it starts to bleed, you know, if a fish starts bleeding, you gotta take it home. Like, if it starts bleeding bad, you know it's cooked. You gotta cook it.
Put it in a microwave.
Throw them in a microwave. No, yeah. So... I'm just afraid of that, like being alone, because like I don't take any buckets with me.
I guess it is like illegal.
Yeah. Don't ditch a fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't bring buckets with me to take home a fish if it happens to die. So, so if that happens, I'm cooked.
Remember when I met you? You wouldn't even touch a fish.
I hated touching fish, dude. Now I'll grip that
I did it all the time, and I actually didn't mind it. The only thing is when they freaking whip themselves out of your hand.
Yeah, you're like, God damn. You're like strangling it with both hands. Stop moving. You freaking sticking the tweezers down their freaking throat, getting the hook out.
Your fingers are freaking...
And then you just slimy.
Mouth, and you're like, oh, brother, stop moving. And then they flip, and now, because you hold the line, right? Now you're dangling again. Whose fault's that? Yours. I'm trying to get it out of your throat. Right?
Or like, there was this one time, like it was this last time, and it wasn't bleeding originally, but the hook was like kind of like a little bit far in there, you know? And then it started whipping around, and then it was like, we just started dying. I was like, that's your fault, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because my dad, he brought a bucket, and he was planning on taking them home and eating them and whatnot. But it started bleeding.
If your cousins ate it, like your
probably
French cousins.
Probably. I think like the main fish that they catch over there in France is carp.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So like very different fish.
But it's like they're big. They're big fish. I also heard they taste like mud.
Ew.
I heard they don't taste very good. So
gross.
And they're also kind of an ugly fish, low key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how? Okay, so let's talk about the thing that we were talking about a couple nights ago.
It was
holiday.
Such a good. It was okay. This is what started it because I brought this up. I went to my grandma on the way to my grandma's house, I stopped at a grocery store to just grab some stuff. And I came across like the Valentine's Day section. And I'm a big fan of the conversation hearts. We also talked about that. We'll get into it.
Yeah.
That's what I call them. And but I got to my grandma and I got a few other snacks. But I'm just talking about the conversation hearts.
Yeah.
I get to the house and I was having my grandma like just try all these snacks with me because I just got. Sorry, little tangent real quick. My favorite thing about Valentine's Day is everything is strawberry flavored. Like strawberry flavored chocolates and like, so
a lot
good.
of it's cherry flavored too.
So, cherry like. Too, but
mainly
don't
strawberry.
Get me started
though.
on cherry. Cherry's disgusting. Anyways, though, they had so much like, anyway, I was just trying all these snacks with grandma because they were like different snacks that were strawberry flavored and I thought they were good. Anyways, after that, we get to the conversation hearts last. And I open it and I was like, do you like conversation hearts, grandma? And she was like, they're all right, you know? And I was like, these are like, and this is where the conversation started. I said, these are like the candy corn on Halloween. Like, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is like on Valentine's Day, conversation hearts are that holiday's specific candy.
Yeah.
Candy corn is Halloween's specific candy.
Uh-huh.
And then this funny part, right?
Uh-huh.
I look at her and I was like, wait a second. What's Christmas's candy?
And then you even got me for a second. Right. I was like, wait, what is Christmas?
Right. So she like looks at me and she's like, oh, like I would say like chocolate covered cherries, you know, in the box. And they are really
I think I've ever had chocolate covered cherries, dog.
Me either, but they are around Christmas time. They come in the stores, right? And so I was like,
Sprite spice cranberry.
Yeah, and I was telling her, I was like, that can't be. There's no way. Right? And so she's like, wait, I'm going to start looking up all these holiday candies now. I'm curious. She opens her phone and searches the Christmas kind. And she goes, Jerica, candy canes. And I was like, oh my, I feel so stupid.
Freaking duh.
I felt so dumb. But anyways, that's a good, yeah, I want to talk about it.
And then we were okay. So now we're gonna talk about, I guess, holiday candies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
so you came up with one, or I was like, or did I say 4th of July, or did you say 4th of July? I know you came up with a candy.
You said 4th of July.
I said 4th of July.
But before that, I said Thanksgiving, and I said when I think of Thanksgiving, I think of the pumpkin candy corn candies.
Which I disagree.
But the reason I say that is because it's called a fall mix.
What?
It's a fall mix.
Oh, with the candy corns and the pumpkins together?
Yes.
That's
a fall mix, and that just and like the bag has like brown leaves on it, and like it just gives
I see.
Very much Thanksgiving to me. But anyways, 4th of July.
4th of July, you said Pop Rocks, and I said that's a good one.
Yeah.
Pop Rocks is totally a 4th of July candy.
Yeah. Like so perfect.
Yeah. All right, what you got there?
See, like the colors of the bag.
It still gives
Thanksgiving to me.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's still giving Halloween. You know what I mean?
It is, but and yeah, it is because it is candy corn, just in different shape. But no, yeah. For the ones that don't really have a specific candy, I think 4th of July definitely gives Pop Rock vibes.
Yeah, I agree.
It's so perfect, like fireworks, the candy popping in your mouth. Like,
do you know how they make Pop Rocks?
So they put like CO2 or
yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Same way they like carbonate sodas and stuff like that.
Is it CO2? What's nitrogen?
CO2 is
same thing.
Wait,
what's nitrogen?
Wait, it's not CO2, is it?
Is CO2 and nitrogen
think
two different things?
Yeah, I believe so.
Whoever's listening to this right now just heard me say that and was like, "Wow, she's dumb."
All right, I'm gonna.
Because isn't nitrogen the cold
Liquid nitrogen. Liquid
stuff?
nitrogen is. So nitrogen is an air. Liquid nitrogen is the liquid air of nitrogen. Liquid form of nitrogen.
And it looks like
it's really cold.
And it looks like dry
water.
ice when you put it when you put dry ice in water.
I mean, it makes a lot of vapor.
That's what I'm
whatever
trying to get
stuff.
at.
But that's not how they. That's not. This is different from CO2.
Okay. Anyway, did you want to come up with a different holiday candy? Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I feel like Easter. That one's a pretty obvious one. You got like the chocolate eggs. Or is that
Wait a second.
controversial?
Easter might be controversial.
Oh, wait a minute.
Because
No. I got it. The egg pieces of gum. The gum egg. The Hubba Bubba
nope.
egg bubble
No,
gum.
absolutely not.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Because Easter could have so many. Because like chocolate bunnies. I would say that technically that one is like the candy.
So you're saying like
because that only comes
Peeps.
out on. Oh, Peeps are it.
Dang, Easter's a hard one. I would say because
I'd say Peeps.
that's what I grew up with. Every Easter, my mom would get us the
gum eggs.
Yeah,
but I never got those.
What the heck is the brand? Big Hubba Bubba, yeah.
It's not Big League.
Hubba Bubba.
But yeah, there's so many. I feel like the chocolate bunnies could be one. The Peeps could be one. The Cadbury eggs could be one. Those like little tiny chocolate eggs that come in a bag that are like pink and blue and green and yellow. Please tell me someone knows what I'm talking about, because I feel like it's a big one too. Jelly beans.
No, wait.
That's a big one on Easter.
It's a big one, but I wouldn't define that as an Easter candy.
Maybe not, but like...
What would jelly beans... What holiday would jelly beans fall into, you think?
Easter.
No.
If any of them.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like... Any others?
I don't know.
Probably just Easter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, St. Patrick's Day. I feel like those chocolate coins. I feel like those ones, that's a good one.
100%.
Those chocolate
That's
coins.
a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally all.
What other holidays are there?
Look up holidays.
New Year's? What would New Year's be?
I don't really think that can...
I feel like that'd also be Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
Is that all the holidays? Easter, 4th of July. It's the 4th of July. Makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Yeah. Me too. You know what? 4th of July does give like barbecue vibes, I feel. For whatever reason, it gives me barbecue vibes.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Hot dogs and burgers and, you know...
Hot dogs, burgers, camping chairs, fireworks.
And you know what?
Barbecue smoke.
I freaking
Lay's,
love...
Doritos.
Yeah. Throw me a hot dog on a hot dog bun.
Toss me a glizzy and some buns.
And some chips.
And some chips.
Literally so good.
Oh, yeah. That is some 4th of July grub right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Toss me a burger. No, I feel like hot dogs. Hot dogs are for sure overpowering burgers on the 4th of July.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I thought you were going to say I'd rather a hot dog on 4th of July than a burger. And I was going to say, don't lie to yourself. You know, that's a lie.
Tizzle. Yeah. Yeah, what? What else I got? Oh my gosh, Wi-Fi radiation. I learned a little bit about Wi-Fi radiation the other day. And it's a real thing. Like,
yeah, I heard.
From our phones and from like...
Low key, real quick, I'm going to cut you off.
What?
The food I ate earlier is not settling in my stomach very well.
You gonna bled it? Or no?
No, I'm not going to throw up, but like low key, it's not setting well. Anyways,
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
So basically, you don't sleep with your phone next to your head.
Yeah, but wouldn't you consider both of our phones pretty dang close to my head?
Yeah.
Every night?
Yeah. We should plug them in somewhere else, but it's also inconvenient to plug them in somewhere else.
Yeah. And not only that, I have this really bad thing where I sit on my phone until I fall asleep, and then I put it down.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, a wee bit ridiculous when it comes to nighttime screens.
But you know why.
I know. Used to fall asleep with them.
Well, I used to fall asleep with them, and if I don't have something going on, like something playing, I start overthinking, and then I start getting all anxious, and then I can't fall asleep because now I'm overthinking and I'm anxious, and so it's like watching something, for me, it blocks out all those thoughts, and then I can go to sleep because my worst overthinking hours is when we lay in bed.
Yeah, I just sleep. I love sleep, dude. I really do. Oh my hecky.
Me too.
Man, it make me tired just thinking about sleep. In my list I have resolutions, New Year's resolutions. What would be your New Year's resolution? I kind of made one up today and yesterday. But we'll start with you first. I'll put you on the spot. Think of something right now.
I don't have any.
No? Okay.
Maybe... probably the same as yours. I want to lose a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
But then again, I be big backing. I like food.
So here are some of my New Year's resolutions, okay? First of all, I want to get our podcast out there.
Oh, that was mine. I told you that.
Hey, you can't be copying me.
I told you that before the first of the year, love.
True. Okay, so anyways, other than that, so get the podcast out there. It's going to require advertising it, getting clips of it, all that jazz, okay? Mm-hmm. Basically, I just want to develop our podcast more.
Me too, because if we could have a segment of reading comments, I'd love that.
Yeah. We need more people to interact with us in our comments. All right, guys. So if you're hearing this right now, just take 2 seconds to just go comment on this episode.
Maybe 5 seconds.
5 seconds. Just say hi. Just so that we know you're there. We know you're listening. Please. Okay? So do that for us. And then make sure that notification bell is turned on. Would you do that for us? And then share this with all of your friends and your family. Would you do that for us, please? Okay, so another thing is my weight. Okay. So we seen that David Dobrik posted a new vlog the other day, and he also posted a TikTok, and I was sitting on the toilet at our work, okay, and I scrolled.
9 p.m. last night.
Huh? Well, no, it wasn't yesterday. It was day before that. It was the day that we opened. I don't know, together.
Sunday?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. So I seen this. Yeah, I keep yawning. So I see his TikTok, all right? And it shows his whole transformation. Or not his whole transformation, but it shows his transformation. But before and after. And I'm like, what? Like, that looks 100% fake. And then, like, he also shows that he's editing his newest vlog and all that stuff. And I'm like, bruh. And so, like, so you know his friend, Ilya? Yes?
Yeah, I do.
So
Barely.
his friend created this company called Zila Fitness, okay? Or Zila. And he's been working on it for a long time, all right? And ever since he launched it to the public, I've always been interested. I've always wanted to buy some of his products and whatnot. But it's kind of expensive, granted. But I'm talking about like his like protein shakes and all those supplements, or not really supplements, but creatine. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've always wanted to get some of that stuff, but then I was like, it's really expensive, whatnot. And then we started going to the gym for a little while, and then that fell off. And then, anyways, it comes down to yesterday when we watched the full episode of his full vlog about his transformation or whatever, and it really, really inspired me. Okay. And I'm like sitting here like, if David freaking Dobrik, a lazy person who doesn't like working out other than just a little bit of pickleball even here and there, a little bit of tennis here and there, if he can get absolutely shredded within a year, I can lose 60 pounds within a year. At least. So either lose 60 pounds or like lose 30, gain muscle. All right. I should get rid of this belly. Not all of it. I'll still have a little bit, okay, for you.
I love your belly.
I still have a little bit of belly for you. But yeah. And I also want to get a little bit more flexible. I also want to be able to run. You know what I mean?
Ugh. I hate running
Like,
so much.
I have a love-hate relationship with running, you know? Like, I want to be able to, like, it sounds so weird, but, like, I've like, my, ever since I was, like, a little kid, like, seeing my brother grow up and stuff like that, he was always a fast runner, all right? And I was never really a fast runner. I never exercised as much as he did, played as many sports as he did and whatnot, but, like, I always wanted to be as fast as my brother and whatnot. But I don't know, that just kind of stuck with me, like, my whole life, and I was like, maybe I want to practice, like, running. Not like a long distance, like, running, you know?
That's like, I don't know how people
like,
run marathons. I couldn't.
No, I'm not saying run marathon. Maybe, like, I'm saying, like, maybe a mile, but majority, like, 100 feet, like doing a 100-foot sprint, being able to do that in pretty good time. I feel like that would be a pretty cool goal. So I gotta work on my legs, work on my stretching. That's also another thing. Ever since I had that one issue with my hip during work, oh my gosh, like, I need to gain mobility and being able to touch my toes again, you know?
That's one thing. I never worked out, but my sit and reach, I could usually touch the wall.
You think you still can?
No.
Can you touch your toes without bending your knees?
Yeah.
Both hands?
Well, I can't. Well.
Here, I'll just move this. What? That's crazy. That's crazy.
But what you just saw was
That's
nowhere near what I
crazy.
used to be able to do.
No, I feel like I used to be pretty flexible as a little kid. I used to almost be able to do like the scissor splits. Can you
I got
believe that?
there.
Yeah.
I got there. Yeah, one day.
I was almost able to.
I had a friend that was in gymnastics, and she would always try and get me to do like her, like I guess like her stretches. And one day we were just doing stretches after stretches, which don't do that.
What?
Like, don't stretch to the point it hurts, because I should have been stretching for day after day and then doing the splits, but we stretched for like 2-3 hours and then I did the splits. And that could not have been good for.
I mean,
I don't think it's very good for your muscles to be stretched like that.
Probably
all in
not,
one day.
but I mean, it's probably not that bad, you know?
Yeah, but you can tear anything.
That's true. That's
and
true.
then you tear something, it's done for.
You donezo. You cooked.
Yeah.
You're in the microwave.
You are the microwave.
Yeah. No. No, you're in the microwave.
Yeah.
Put them in the microwave. Oh, yeah.
Some of these inside jokes we have, I know these people are like, what?
Let's just make that a thing. Like, if you don't like something, like,
Put it in the microwave.
Yeah. Yeah. If someone done you wrong, put them in the microwave. Not like literally, but like you're chatting and like someone says, "Oh, this guy did this," then your reply should be,
put them in the microwave.
"Put him in the microwave."
Obviously.
Or you can be like, "Put him in the freezer."
Yeah.
Put him in the freezer. Put him on ice.
Throw them in the freezer.
That was a saying back then, right? Put him on ice. Oh, that was like killing someone, wasn't it?
I have no idea. I've never heard of it.
Really? No. Yeah. If it's,
sorry, the amount of times I've cleared
like,
my throat, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to cut all those out. I'm so sorry for y'all's ears.
I mean, I don't think it's that much of an issue, but because I've been doing it every.
But I've been doing it so often since I was sick. My the phlegm just built up very, very often now.
Yeah.
And I'm so gosh dang sick and tired of
What?
my right nostril. Oh my! I've literally we just finished our first week back after having a week off at work, and every single day I blew my nose 35 times.
That's literally me every single day, love.
But I don't blow my nose if I don't have to. But every time it never worked. The boogers would just start running down my lip, and I'm like, disgusting. Like, literally. So gross. And then I'd get pissed off because I gotta go and freaking blow my nose. Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I talking about before you talked about that? I forgot my train of thought.
I'd be cutting you off and then yap, bro.
That's fine though. Keep yapping. What else you got to yap about, babe?
You know what? I was just looking over there, and we have a cherry light that I really want to put up. Yeah.
We also have a gingerbread house that we never freaking made because our Secret Santa.
Oh yeah. And by the way, guys, I don't know if I told you, but I did thoroughly enjoy the candle that I got to keep, that I bought myself because I picked myself. Also over there by that.
You haven't lit it yet, though, yeah?
No, but the smell of it is really, really good. It's like a coconut lavender something.
I see. Anyways, what?
Anyways, above that box, that cherry light,
you have...
they have little bees.
Bee lights.
It's a little string of bees, and they light up.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
A little cute stuff.
Something you'll find out about me. I don't know, even in the videos, I don't know, but like in our house, I'm really big with cactus, succulents, and bees. Oh, it's cute. Oh, to find a cactus light, bro.
That would be cute.
Yeah,
dude.
Or a little succulent light, dude.
Yeah. Sends me the most weirdest.
Who?
Yeah, he sends me the most weirdest just snaps.
What do you mean?
Like, you should have seen
That was so random. I'm like, B likes you and I like cactuses, and you're like, brother, what?
Bro's on the shitter sent me a picture of his face with a filter of lasers coming out of his eyes.
Bro.
He'll always have, like, there was one time where he had a filter where it looked like he was on FaceTime with freaking Ice Spice. I was like, brother, what?
Bruh. All the hits on Snapchat, if anyone's wondering.
Low-key funny man.
He is.
Same with Gio. Gio can be funny as
Gio is hilarious, bro.
He is funny, dude.
So is Nico. So is Franchi.
Yeah.
All of your cousins and your siblings, the girls.
Am I funny?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
They have like such just this natural funniness to them, you know?
They do. And it was actually like not even it. The last time we saw Gio, he said something, and what he said shouldn't have necessarily been funny, but the way he said it.
Gio?
Yeah. I was like dying. But I can't remember what it was.
Probably said something along with put him in the microwave.
No. It had something to do with do you remember? We were all sitting at the table. Gio said something and it was like so funny, but it like shouldn't have been. It wasn't something that was supposed to be that funny.
What you doing with your toes there? You got your big toes interlocked right now. You're grabbing one, you're gripping your left big toe with your right big toe. You're just fidgeting over there.
Yeah,
you twiddling your big toes like how you twiddle your thumbs, but twiddling your big toes. I just look over; they're just interlaced. Anyways, what were we saying?
I was asking you if you remember what Gio said.
I do.
It was so funny.
I do not remember what Gio said. Mm-mm.
I don't even playing Fortnite.
Oh my gosh! I just had this random thought. The coolest thing ever.
Wait, real quick. Even
What's
playing
up?
Fortnite, they're hilarious. I love when it's the lobby is me, you, Gio, and Nico.
Yeah.
It's top tier lobby.
Oh yeah. We get
So
the
funny.
best laughs at those times.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gio's raging. It's hilarious.
So, dude, I'm done with this game. I'm that's it. That's it.
And then
I'm
he'll be
done.
like-
I'm
he'll be
deleting
like-
this game.
And then he's like, all right, ready up.
All right, ready up.
Anyways, go ahead. Don't forget.
Bro, every time we just playing Fortnite, I just collect phantom tax from you guys, but phantom tax as in kills. I gotta take 50% of your kills.
Oh yeah.
So that I end off the round with.
And he's
20
really
plus.
good at watching me and like watching me shoot someone, and like
It's genuine. Okay.
I miss sometimes, right? So sometimes it takes me a lot longer to kill a person. Or sorry, that sounded really crazy. It takes me to knock someone than it does Andre. And yeah, my aim kind of sucks. Okay, it's good, but it's sometimes terrible, especially when Andre's watching me. Then it's really bad. And he'll wait for me to crack the shield, get him a few more shots in, and Andre freaking one pumps the last shot. I'm like, brother.
All right, so there are.
And he'll stand there in Fortnite and watch this all go down and then take the last shot.
All right. Okay, listen. There are those times, okay, where I do accidentally take your kill.
I'm not sure if it's
All right.
accidentally.
And then there's other times where I'm like, all right, when I'm conscious of it and I'm like, okay, like I'm literally watching you. Like I have
No, yeah, like literally in Fortnite
I
and
have-
in real life watching me kill this person.
I have
Or-
my
or knocking them.
crosshair on this enemy. Okay, that's a bad way to put it. So I'm just watching you try going at this enemy, all right? And I'm waiting for you to kill him, all right? And
I miss.
you get knocked.
No, that's okay. I have a bad
But
habit.
like it's only those times when I don't intervene. I swear.
Yeah, you love watching, or you love hearing the dinner.
Cause then it doesn't prove my point there. I have no point to prove. But like, you know, I specifically remember this one time you were like going around a bus and like I'm up on top of this thing or whatever, and I'm like aiming at this person, and you're like, I got him. I'm like, okay. And I'm just watching. I'm just watching you. He's just jumping around. Miss, hit, miss, hit, miss, hit, miss. And then you're knocked. And I'm like, all right. And then I go over to this guy, dead. And then I res you.
Yeah.
So think about all the times where I'm saving your life.
You know what, I have a really bad habit of, like when we run into real people, I get knocked because I don't move when I'm shooting.
Yeah, you gotta.
I have a really bad habit of once I've locked onto somebody, I don't move, and then they literally get a straight shot of me not moving, and then I die first. And then I'm like, they're valid.
Low. It's valid that you don't move because I don't know.
Watching you play, you'd be bounce, shoot, bounce, and I'm like, how? You also play on PC, and it's a lot easier.
That's why I'm saying you should switch to PC.
For you, like, it's a lot easier because you can control the aim better. But
it would be harder for me.
Yeah, I really enjoy playing on the PlayStation.
Yeah. Okay, but where's I going with this? Oh yeah, so like I don't move very much when I'm shooting either. Like.
Yes, you do.
I feel like I'm just in a...
When you're against a sweat, you do.
I feel like I'm just in a good spot, you know? Like, you're like
right.
the very, very top of a mountain. You're the only thing that you can see on this top of mountain. And I'm like strafing back and forth, peeking, like, oop, shoot, peek, like, shoot, cover, shoot, cover. Up,
good thing there's not snipers right now.
Shoot. As soon as I see one bullet fly towards me, I'm covering. And then, like, I'm covering my character's head, and then I use one side of my screen to look past the mountain and see if they're peeking or shooting at someone else. Once they're distracted, or once, like, I see my chance, then I peek out and shoot them. That's my strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe you should take after me. You stand at the top of the mountain, and you get shot at, you get almost die, and then this is why you carry meds. No.
This is why I don't carry very many meds.
I carry meds and shields so that I know when I do want to stand at the top of a mountain and be shot at, I know I'll get down to 34 health, and then I can just turn around.
You know what?
And
you're really, really good at being the decoy, so that I can shoot them. So they're not shooting at me.
I also
we work
picked those
together
med kits
very,
up.
very well.
I also picked those med kits up and the shields just to throw them at people. Yeah.
Hey, okay, that's only happened 3 times.
Yeah, a couple of times.
But
it is hilarious.
Couple times.
And then I do it, and then I get knocked, and then I'll record it or whatever you do.
Just clip.
Yeah, I clip it, and the best part is you could hear all of us talking to each other plus the clip.
I really wanna.
And you can hear me go, bro, give me 1 second, because I'll be like, I'll get knocked, and I'm like, give me 1 second, I'll go clip it, and it's hilarious.
Hold up, wait a minute. Yeah, I really want to be able to just either record us or stream us playing Fortnite. Like the computer right now that I have, like it's all right, but I really have to. I mean, Rocket League is completely fine to stream and whatnot, but Fortnite, it takes a lot more toll on my computer, and like I start to lag and stuff like that, not good FPS and whatnot. So that's why I kind of want to build another computer to get to be able to stream, so that I can have a capture card going from that computer to my laptop, you know?
Yeah. It's low-key kind of scary though, because I'd be saying some gnarly swear words when I get knocked sometimes. That's why I'm like scared to stream a game, because if I'm in a heated fight and I die first, I'm mad.
You being knocked is like hearing Morse code if it was all censored.
Who knows? So serious.
That's actually funny.
That game gets me heated.
I'm so funny, dude.
But I play it to like chill out. Okay. And then I'm like,
that's low-key why
can't even say it.
the
I can't
desk.
even see it.
That's,
say it.
That's what low-key why I love the desk that I have currently. So because I made it back in high school, right? And it's the top of it. The top of the desk is real thick. I think it's like 3/4 inch plywood, particle board. No, plywood. Yeah. Oh no.
Is it barnacle boy?
I said particle board, but it's not particle board. What is it? I want to say it's plywood. Is plywood the one that? Wait, is plywood the one?
I don't know.
There's like multiple thin layers on top of each other. I don't know. Finn would know. But anyways, it's like real thick, and like you can freaking Hulk smash that table and it will not break. Like it is a sturdy table. Oh yeah, and I love it. I just wish the wood colors were different. I like want to paint the bottom of it white or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to make it look more simple like this, kind of, you know? But, like, I can't. Yeah. Like, I would low-key love to use this as my setup. Did you just sneeze inside of the mic? Did you?
Have you ever not felt a sneeze coming? And it just happens?
Was that you just now?
Yeah.
Weird.
It's like, I felt the last literal second of that sneeze and it just happened.
It just came out. Came out. I feel like low-key, like how we have it set up right now is actually real comfy. Like
it is comfier.
And I feel like this would be like fine to like record us at, you know?
Yeah.
I low-key feel like this would be a comfy position to be recorded at, you know?
Yeah.
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 I mean, you use a little more in our background, but
I'm so excited.
Just
for
our
these
little ghost lamp. What?
Of videos.
What? Did we sneeze in the microphone?
What?
What?
No, when we start videoing this, I'm excited for those moments.
I see. Yeah, me too. I'm excited what this year has in store for us.
Me too.
It's all about the journey. You know, that's something my
we stay hungry, we devour.
Put in the work, put in the hour, and take what's ours. That's The Rock.
Oh yeah.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I can't remember who said it, but yeah, I think it might have been my mom. But that's something that really, I guess, resonated with me. I was like once you achieve what you've been wanting to achieve, like what is there next? Like you got to come up with something new, you know?
That couldn't be louder.
Don't worry. I don't think the mics picked it up.
I don't think so either, but I know that spooked them. Turning the TV on, that was loud. Anyways.
Wait, spooked who?
The girls.
That was in Finn's room, though.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. It was a front room TV.
Negative. Literally Finn's room.
You're right. I can hear it right behind my head. Yeah, you're right. See. Did you see how loud that was? Imagine if that was the front room. That would have spooked the girls turning it on. Anyways.
For sure.
And here we are again, cutting you off and yapping.
That's okay. That's okay. I will gather my thoughts eventually. You know my short-term memory ain't that very good. Nor my long-term memory. My memory is kind of just...
That was a funny sentence.
Ain't that very good. But what I was talking about was like I feel like we really do gotta appreciate the time that we have currently and like what we're working for and stuff like that, because like once we get to our goal, like yeah, it will be great and amazing, but then we're literally just gonna be like, what's next? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, your mom was just saying this the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I brought it up. I brought it up because I was like, that's the one thing about podcasting is you can never
What?
like.
What are you trying to say?
It's not like we're gonna make it and then like it's just over.
No, yeah.
Like there's so much to it. Like so much to it, and you can
always keep expanding.
Forever. Yeah.
But I mean, like, look at like David Dobrik, for example. Like, yeah,
but, like, low key, I would love to be David Dobrik sitting in my $1 million mansion and eating
me too
stupid food that I shouldn't be eating and being at home.
Me too.
I'm going out and doing stuff with friends and family. Like
that's all. This is also another thing, okay?
But I guess like what more to life is there?
Yeah.
Like it would get. I feel like maybe it would be a little boring.
Here's another thing that I've also thought of. So like, especially it has to do with technology and stuff like that, and like human advancements that we've gone through over the years and whatnot. Okay, so we will always and forever have issues. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
So, back in the day, all right, before we had freaking anything, when we were cavemen, what problems did we have? What issues did we have to overcome in our daily lives? Catching food, eating, finding shelter, okay? Solved, all right? We now have homes. We now can eat whenever we want. We have shelter, all right? Now what are we struggling with, okay? Money, payments, freaking living, all right? Okay, so now those things are solved. Okay?
I can't wait for the day I don't have to worry about not having money, bro.
But then once you get to that point, I guarantee you it's just another spot in your life is going to fill up with problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
like,
I feel like
one issue is going to be solved.
Is not having money.
Yeah, like that's our current
issue.
That's our current issue right now. But once that's solved, I'm sure something else will open up. Something like we're going to have another issue that we need to solve.
Right.
Right? I guess that low key, that kind of contradicts the whole thing of once you get there, what's next? Like, or maybe it supports it. Because like once you get everything you want, then you're still not satisfied. Or like those needs were satisfied, but then what else you have to look forward to? So I guess you got to find the issues that have been made by solving your previous issues. And now I don't know what I'm talking about. And it's a good time to end the episode. But you know what I mean?
It makes sense, yeah.
So like, I don't know.
That's something.
Life's really weird.
Yeah, that's why I would be happy just be overloaded with. Okay, I say that now until one day we're literally jam packed full, can't breathe because we're so deep into this.
Right. It's just.
But at the same time,
creating another type of issue that we gotta solve.
Right, but at the same time, I'd rather put my whole heart into this.
Me too.
Because it can go on forever.
Me too. I want to
be 100 years old. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Do you want to give me my birthday more?
Do not put that in there.
It's going in. All right. That's all we have time for today, folks. We hope, folks, y'all. I notice that you say y'all a lot in your TikTok. You're like, y'all, look what I got.
Oh yeah, it's just so gross. But I know some of you too.
I mean, I say y'all too, but
yeah.
like,
I know some of y'all are just as weird as me. I popped my blister on TikTok.
Okay.
It was satisfying.
All right. All of you guys have an amazing, wonderful week. We will see you guys next week.
We won't see you. You'll hear
us.
Okay.
Anything else to add? Oh, always turn on that notification bell so that you get notified every time an episode comes out. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Testing. Yeah, I actually like this. I think this is more comfy.
Yeah. It is more comfy.
Yeah, I like this a lot more. Little comfy little bed area. Yeah. I don't know. Bit of a day walk myself. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everybody, to the A.J.I podcast.
Nope.
Try again. Yeah.
Take 2.
Welcome back, everybody, to the A.J.I
podcast.
And I forgot it. All right. Okay.
Take 3.
Welcome back, everybody, to the A.J.I podcast. Episode, I forgot, 18, 19? Hold on.
Oh, boy.
Oh, jeez. A couple more times, we'll get it.
Hey.
Yeah, go. Yeah, go. All right.
I don't know the rest.
Okay, welcome back. Wait, hold on. All right. Silence for a second. Okay.